Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got some pretty good news here for JP Dokkan, and honestly just Dokkan in general. People were, I guess, have been very negative over the past, I don't know, several weeks more so. Again, I've seen a lot of discussion about this. Some people say they feel like there's not enough content. Some people aren't satisfied with the characters that have released. I have seen numerous reasons and stuff like that why. Some people even having differing, starting points of when they've been annoyed by Dokkan. I do feel like LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku was a fantastic choice. I think he was a great pick for the TANABATA LR. And I think Dokkan players have responded with this. So LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku did get top grossing. I believe LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is the first Part 1 sort of like TANABATA banner to hit actual top grossing since Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta back in 2020. Believe it or not, Tech Super Gogeta did not hit #1 overall. He didn't. They still gave us rewards, but he only was #1 in games, which they typically do not reward. And then obviously LR Vegeta and Trunks, while they were a very strong character, and I mean, I feel like they're deserving of an LR. They were not like a super hype pick that people were super excited about, the Vegeta and Trunks character. So that's one thing to keep in mind, right? So Vegeta and Trunks, unfortunately, again, not really quite, not really quite like the most hypest pick that people were super excited about. So this being the first Part 1 TANABATA character to get top grossing, I think since 2020 is definitely a W. Now, every single year without fail, the TANABATA banner itself always hits top grossing. And the TANABATA banner, if you guys are not aware, that of course is the banner that will drop on July 7th, or I guess 6th, depending upon the time zone. It drops at the same time every year. It includes the new TANABATA LR plus the plus the anniversary LRs, which this year is the GT Goku and Vegeta, as well as the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So we did get some decent rewards right here. We got 30 stones. We got a wish strip. I mean, this is cool. There's players who will be able to pick a character that they'd like. Honestly, I don't give two shits about this whatsoever. I think it's ass. I mean, it's, I was really, not to be Mr. Negative Nancy here, I was hoping for box space. Box space is what I wanted. We also have some Mr. Satan statues. We got a bunch of orbs as well. And then finally, they did give us a couple of PyCon hats as well. So let's go ahead and switch over. I'm going to have to, a little bit jank right here, but there we go. Okay, now we are actually flipped over. Again, just pretend you did not see that. Now, I have this super old layout on my laptop from, this is years old, and I was gonna put up the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta one I have, but I was looking at this, I was like, this is a throw, dude. I'm just gonna record with this, whatever, right? Like, whatever, we'll just do it. So I did accidentally accept. Oh my god. Okay, well, yeah, here we go with this bullshit. Okay, it's connected back. We did. Oh my god, no, dude, I can't pause this recording. Wait, I do have the pause recording button. Are you kidding me? I do have the pause recording button. I didn't realize. I did update OBS. Oh, okay. Never mind. Hold on, kids. False alarm averted. I do have the pause recording button. Okay, so we got a W there. So I did accidentally accept my box. And then here's just a bunch of the stuff that we did get, right? The PyCon hats, the orbs, as well as... so the stones, if you guys noticed right there, not only did I have, the 30 stones, we were above 80 stones that we got right there. The reason our stone count was so high was, whatchamacallit? The reason my stone count was so high is they gave out, I believe, was it 50 for the live stream? I believe they gave out 50 stones for the live stream. So we had the 50 stones from the live stream, plus we also had the 30 from top grossing. So just a huge surplus of extra stones, which is definitely good. So we'll do a couple of summons here, and then we'll go ahead and finish up. Okay, LR Tech Gogeta. Okay, sure. Okay, we got Tech Krillin. Sure. Again, we'll get a couple of summons in to commemorate or celebrate top grossing, and then we will finish up here. Okay, so we did start with a God animation with several SSRs here. Sure, I'll definitely take that. So I'm gonna be able to get to the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku World Tour very, very soon. Obviously, there's some things I need to do, some things I need to take care of. But we will give all of the typical videos and testing to LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku that we typically do to other characters. I told you guys about my intention to continue the Team Versus series, and we are, of course, going to be continuing that. What I've decided I'm kind of going to do, and people did seem receptive to it, I'll do special occasions. I'll get to that in 1 second, but what I'm doing is I'll take, so the 2023 Tanabata LR, of course, is LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The 2022 Tanabata LR was LR Vegeta and Trunks. So what I'll do is, it doesn't even necessarily need to be like their team or something like that. Really just like a very strong team with the character on it is what we're going to do. And we'll do one of those team versus videos. Considering how strong both characters are and both teams are, I probably will do double Vegeta and Trunks and double LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but I have not made a final decision. I mean, you guys can let me know what you'd like to see. I'll take a look at the comments of this one and see what it is exactly that you guys would like with that. But I do enjoy that series. I think I probably would do a special one too. So like Worldwide Download Celebration is coming up, right? Oh, actually, I could do one for the global anniversary. I could do the 8th anniversary LRs against each other. That could be a fun one, actually. But I'll do one. So like during the worldwide, actually, well, I already did. I was gonna say I could do the 7th anniversary LRs against each other, but of course, I already did that. I mean, those are like. I've been talking with Nano a little bit. Nano, to me, seems like he is heavily on board with the 7th anniversaries characters are the most hyped Dokkans ever released. And I'm like right there, man. I think it's between the 7th anniversary LRs and the 5th anniversary LRs. To me, those seem like the two most hype, like, celebration and characters that people have ever had, right? Like, I just look at that. Like, people are arguing again about the 7th anniversary LRs against each other, man. Again! Do you know how much I've seen people argue that LR Gods versus LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? People have been doing this for a year and a half now. People don't do that unless they really give a shit about the character, right? Why do people hate Beast Gohan so much? He has a faulty kit, sure, but it's because he's the biggest failure in Dokkan history. So people talk about him. Like, Raditz is the biggest the worst character ever released in terms of like a major release. So he's become such a meme that people talk about him. But like an actual shitty character like that, but that's not like some like I don't know. The Resurrection F Blues do not get mentioned. Like think about it. How often do people mention the Resurrection F Blues? Like an offhand comment about they're not that good, or they haven't aged that well, or their kit's not that well designed, or something, right? But like people don't like people aren't arguing like. Dude, there's no way the ROF Blues are worse than Raditz. Like, you don't see shit like that, right? So it's like, to me, that tells me that the gods and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta have a huge, special place in people's hearts. And guess what the hell that celebration was? Double Gogeta. End of the story. They could do double Vegito. Thank you. There you go. That's how we're ending that. Double Vegito can happen, and it should happen. The reason, okay, well, hey, speaking of Big Daddy right there, one of the main reasons I think a double Vegito celebration works so well is the villain buffs. I don't want to say they will do this, but they easily could create a Fusion Zamasu with a different name. They easily could do. Just call them like Corrupted or something, like Fusion Zamasu Corrupted. They could literally just do it. And you could say, well, they've already got one and they didn't name him that. Well, they did Blue Kaioken. The Blue Kaioken from Universe 6 is just called Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Right? And then they created one and called him Blue Kaioken. They could literally just do the same thing with Fusion Zamasu. We have LR Fusion Zamasu from 2022. They could just give us LR Fusion Zamasu Corrupted. Boom. Problem solved. 200% leader for Goku Black characters, Zamasu characters, Worldwide Chaos characters. People are ejaculating all over themselves. So dude, double Vegito celebration. I just like it's so fucking fire. Like, please, let's be serious for 2 seconds. 1 second. You have Super Vegito and Buhan, and then you have Vegito Blue and Fusion Zamasu. Think about Buhan, right? Buhan would work well with Baby. We know we're getting a Carnival Baby in this celebration. Buhan would work well with Baby. Buhan would work well with LR Super Buu. Duh. Right? Like, Fusion Zamasu works well with all these villains. Like, it's just a perfect celebration. It's a perfect celebration. Double Vegito. Like, it's just like, duh. Like, it's literally so obvious and so perfect that my response is, duh, it's a good idea. Like, yes. It's not even a discussion. Of course, double Vegito celebration is a good idea. And it's like, it seems like Tournament of Power is about to hit. I do hope that Tournament of Power is not going to be this worldwide, because worldwide is where we get our only, like, villain Dokkan Fest LRs. I don't want to see, like, if it's Tournament of Power, like, Jiren is going to be a Dokkan Fest, like, he's going to be a Dokkan Fest LR or a Carnival LR in what would be a villain spot. I really would prefer if villains could get the love they deserve. And it's like, you guys got to understand, worldwide, like, the thing is, we complain about Super Boo and Kale and Frost and Dr. Mew and Dr. Zero and Super 17 and these characters. I think Spirit Bomb Goku from Turtle Celebration, no matter what, he's irredeemable. Not him. Well, I'm not talking about him. But a lot of these other characters, right? Super Boo and shit like that. Like, we look at them and say they're trash. What were they thinking? But, like, Dokkan, they know what the schedule is out the rest of the year. Like, you know, if we get, like, a crazy Buhan or a Kid Buu or something like that, like, Super Buu makes more sense, right? If they release some stupid android character, Super 17 could make more sense, right? Oh, I'll take the Krillin. Sure, that's cool. Like, there's things they could do that would make this make more sense. Some of the releases that Dokkan has done this year. And I think of Vegito. So, what? The game crashed. When? I'm just going to end right there. The game crashed. What? Is that a sign that Vegito celebration is not going to happen, or it's a bad idea? You let me know.